Today we're going to take a look at how some new technologies are finally driving the automotive industry forward. You're watching Connected Life.
Smart Cities Group and MIT's ambitious city car design project envisions two-seater electric vehicles that weigh under 1,200 pounds and collapse and stack together like shopping carts. Drivers would be able to stack from 6 to 8 cars into an average-sized parking space. Although the interdisciplinary project is still under development, the project is designed as a system of shared cars with kiosks at locations around a city or small community.
You need to know about flexible fuel. What exactly are FFVs? They're essentially dual-fuel vehicles that can use different sources of fuel, either mixed in the same tank or with separate tanks and fuel systems. A common example is a vehicle that can accept gasoline mixed with varying levels of bioethanol, or gasohol. Flex-fuel vehicles are designed to run on gasoline or a blend of up to 85% ethanol, E85. Except for a few engines and fuel system modifications, they're identical to gasoline-only models. FFVs experience no loss in performance when operating on E85. However, since a gallon of ethanol contains less energy than a gallon of gasoline, FFVs typically get about 20 to 30% fewer miles per gallon. Now, North American flex fuel ethanol is almost exclusively derived from corn. But in Brazil, where FFVs make up to 80% of vehicles sold, the ethanol comes from locally grown sugarcane. FFVs have been produced since the 80s. And dozens of models are currently available. FFVs look just like gasoline-only models, so believe it or not, you may have an FFV and not even know it. To determine if your vehicle is an FFV, check the inside of your car's fuel filler door for an identification sticker, or consult your owner's manual.
Indian consumers are cheering Tata Motors' $2,500 Nano, but critics are concerned that the inexpensive car will trigger millions of new sales and put additional strain on the country's already clogged roads and mounting air pollution problems. By 2035, Indian vehicles are expected to release over 1,400 million tons of carbon dioxide, the leading greenhouse gas blamed for global warming. On February 25, 1837, after many troubled attempts, Thomas Davenport received the first patent ever granted for an electric motor. His invention was a battery that supplied electric current to electromagnets, and the magnetic forces of attraction and repulsion turned a wheel. He would later build the world's first vehicle powered by electricity, a small car that rode on a circular electrified track like a model train.
When it comes to the electric car, reports of its demise have been greatly exaggerated. With the introduction of full electric vehicles and plug-in hybrids from the big players, everyone's going to be talking about going electric. And we're starting to see some impressive stats to justify the excitement. While many plug-in hybrids have an electric-only range of 30 to 60 miles, they have an impressive extended range of between 400 and 700 miles. Now, Phoenix Motor Cars already has an electric, zero-emission sport utility truck that can travel freeway speeds while carrying 5 passengers and a full payload. Other electrics on the horizon include the Tesla Roadster and the Aptera, scheduled for production in 2008, while the Chevy Volt and Mitsubishi's Miev and the Opel Flexstream are all coming out in 2010. Now, although prices haven't been confirmed yet, the Chevy Volt is expected to be extremely affordable, have good power, and a huge extended range. GM's experience with EVs from their EV1 test deployment should also help. Overall, things are really looking good for the future of EVs. With so many companies backing the technologies, we'll soon be seeing more high-quality vehicles at lower prices. And that's good news for everyone.
The electric car. Well, it's probably a good thing. Sure, anything that saves gas, etc., whatever.
I think it's a good idea if you live in the city. Oh, electric car. Well, that's a good proposition.
You have to plug in your car. That might be a little bit of a work.
Anything which would get rid of, our dependency on oil is really good.
I think it should be really good for the environment.
Sounds good to me. I just wonder about how clean electricity is.
Gas prices continue to rise, but there are simple tips that can help you save money and help the environment. Drive the speed limit and avoid speeding. Driving 120 instead of 100 kilometers per hour burns 44% more fuel. Change old spark plugs and dirty air filters. Maintain proper tire pressure and avoid excessive idling. Also, when driving on a flat terrain, use cruise control to save fuel.
Well, I think we finally realized there's no magic bullet to the problem of transportation and the environment. What's great, though, is the automotive industry is finally giving consumers choice. We hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, keep clicking and stay connected.